What's going on, Flare fam? I am tapping in with you guys today on Saturday. It is claiming day, and I thought I would do a quick video to show you how easy it is to claim all of your rewards, delegations, and things of that nature, because in the future, this is going to be a significant passive income stream, and hopefully it'll be a job for all of us, just going in and claiming delegation rewards and claiming other things. So I wanted to show you where I'm participating and how simple and easy it is every couple of days to claim your rewards. So let's start off with the Flare portal. It's portal.flare.network. I'm going to go, you can see I've got rewards to claim. These are Flare rewards. And give me a second on my wallet, it's coming up. I'm going to go ahead and claim those. So those 28 or so are now claimed. There you go. And let's go take a look at what we've got in the emissions, because emissions release every day. And so I've got 973 Flare to claim. So let me go ahead and claim those. I'll take 100% of those. Thank you very much. And this is our Flare emissions. Remember, if you participate in the different Dapps and protocols on Flare, you could qualify for our Flare emissions. And emissions are rewarded every month, and they are released. Some of those are released every day. So you can see I had 973 that I needed to withdraw from the emissions portal. I want to withdraw those because then I can start earning FTSO delegation rewards on them and also getting Flare drops. So you'll see I now have in wrap Flare 973. And I use everything in my delegation account. So I'm just going to go ahead and send those to my delegation account because I already have everything set up for my FTSO delegations. And you can see how simple that is. What I did is I just hit send 100% delegation account, and then I hit send, and it's going to come up in my wallet for me to confirm, which I'm doing now. And those 973 free Flare tokens will go over to my delegation account and start earning Flare drops and weekly delegation rewards. So there is the Flare. If you have Songbird, you go over to Songbird. And on Songbird, in this case, I don't have anything for that one. And this one here, I've got, I do have 582 rewards to claim on Songbird. So let's go ahead and claim those. So now I've got my Songbird weekly FTSO delegation rewards. I've claimed my Flare rewards. Let's go back to Flare. And I've got 380 Flare rewards to claim for my delegation account. So let's claim those. And then I also stake. I am staking on the P chain. And so I've got staked funds. You need at least 50,000. I got 411. These are twice a month, every 15 days or so. So those are now available. So I'm going to go ahead and claim those staking rewards as well. You see I got 416 on 100,000. So let me claim those. And so I've claimed my FTSO delegation rewards for Flare, my delegation rewards for Songbird, and now I've claimed my staking rewards. And I've also claimed the emission rewards. You see, those are gone. All right, so today, if you were paying attention on Twitter, you see that today our Flare, which is emissions, there's now stuff available to claim on our Flare. So let's see what I've got in SparkDex. You see I've got a 28 R flare from participating on SparkDex. So let me go ahead and claim those rewards for participating on SparkDex. Just for participating on SparkDex and some of their pools, I earned free flare, and that is the free flare that I'm earning right there, 28, and that's for what I did last month. I didn't have a lot going on. Nothing on Blaze Swap. I got 83.52 for Kinetic, so let's go ahead and claim those Kinetic free flare. And again, I'm claiming these once a month because I'm participating on those Dapps in some of their pools, some of the protocols, and some of the rewarded emission pools that they've got. And they pay out once a month. So I've done SparkDex. I didn't have anything on Blaze Swap. I got Kinetic. I don't have anything on Enosis from last month. All right. And then there's Songbird F assets. Songbird F assets come twice a month for Songbird F assets. And this is for me participating in the collateral pools. So I'll show you real quick. Let me flip over there to the F asset protocol. All right. So if you go to the home page, you can see my position, my pools. So I'm in a position where I'm providing SGB or Songbird collateral. Right now I have $2.89 or 1.03 XRP available pool rewards to claim. To date, I've earned $11 and 3.93, almost 4 XRP. And over here is my F assets that I have right now. So basically, because I'm providing this collateral on Songbird, I'm earning XRP, and I'm also earning flare. You see, in terms of the emissions, because I'm participating in the F asset system with my Songbird, I don't earn delegation rewards, but I do earn R flare, and I do earn, of course, XRP in the form of FXRP. So let's go ahead and claim my 760 R flare rewards for participating in the F asset system with my collateral Songbird. Let's get those so they can start earning delegation rewards as well. And then let's see if there's anything else I have on here. I just started playing in Cyclo, so I don't think I'm going to have anything to claim yet. No, I don't. Clearpool, I do have Clearpool. So I've got 15 R flare tokens for Clearpool. And I have Clearpool because USDX. So if you hold CUSDX, which is the stable coin, you're earning, not only are you earning the 4 to 8%, you're also earning R flare for participating in Clearpool. So I also get 15 free flare tokens for participating in basically holding the CUSDX stablecoin, earning yield over there, and then also using it in the protocols. But basically for holding CUSDX, I'm earning those R flare emission tokens. That's all I have to do is hold CUSDX. Okay, I've got nothing there, nothing in open beta, nothing in closed beta. Okay, so I've gone through the emissions. SparkDex is still showing I have 28 to claim. Let me go ahead and claim those. I thought I did that already, but clearly something didn't work right. So let me get those. So now I've claimed all of my emission rewards. I've claimed my FTSO delegation rewards. Emissions showing I still have now a new 78 available funds to withdraw. So I'm going to go ahead and withdraw those so I can start earning FTSO delegation rewards, as well as have those included in the flare drops. And it is important to claim these as quickly as possible because of the compounding effects of flare drops, delegation rewards. So you really want to claim these. I've been sitting on a couple of these until I was able to do a video, but ordinarily I go in and claim these every day. So I've claimed all of my items. I've got some wrap flare that's not in my delegation account. So let me go ahead and send that over there. Again, I do the delegation account that has some benefits associated with claiming and taxes and things of that nature. So I send everything to the delegation account because I don't really have any plans to mess with those tokens in that account at all. So let me do that, send them over to my delegation account. So I think I've got everything now, all the claims, all the airdrops, both for staking and for Songbird and for Flare. So I think I'm good there. So let's go over and check on SparkDex and see what up with SparkDex, if there's anything I need to claim on SparkDex. Let's see. Let's check it out. You guys know I like to play a little bit on SparkDex. I'm a bit of a SparkDex degen. So, okay, rewards. It's showing I've got $1.45. Let's see what those are. So that's showing me steer rewards. So looks like most of my rewards were already pulled in. So I've got $1.45 in steer rewards. If I go to my deposits, I come over here to SFlare and Joule, which I participate, earning 62% APY. I've got 343 Joule tokens. That's where the $1.45 comes from. I'm gonna go ahead and claim those. So let's do that. So I've just claimed those. You see I've successfully claimed my rewards from the Steer farm, Steer protocol. And let's go over here and look at this other one. I don't think I have anything I need to claim. I'm just going to click in this pool just to see what shows up right now. So bear with me while my computer catches up to me. All right. So, okay. So unclaimed fees. So I've claimed everything for that one. Okay. So, I'm also staking SPRK, which is the SparkDex token. If you go to dividends, if you got it staked, it'll show you the current epoch. Allocation, I've got 22,000 XPRK. SPRK is staked Spark. There's my share. And then so far I've got $6 and I've got 161 of Flare. So I'm going to go ahead and claim all of those. I'm going to restake the Spark, and I'm going to, of course, take that Flare and start earning airdrops and FTSO delegations on that. But $6 worth of Spark dividends. I like this because I'm earning a share at 22% APR. You can see what their distribution is, what the mix is of what they're paying out. And so you saw what I just took down, about $7 or $8 off of this 22,000 X Spark that I have staked. I don't think you guys saw this. Sorry about that. I just realized that I didn't have, I wasn't sharing the screen for SparkDex. But this showed my dividends. I just claimed all of these right here. These are the dividends for Flare. You get paid out because I'm staking X Spark or SparkDex token at 22% APR. I'm earning fees and dividends. And I just took down some Flare, and I had about $6 worth of Spark rewards or dividends. And I had about another $1.15 for Flare that I get paid for staking my X Spark on this SparkDex platform. So let me go back to the portal, share the portal tab, and we should see those Flare show up. There we go. So the 76 tokens that are here now, I got those from SparkDex for participating and staking my Spark in their pool and their protocol. So I'm going to go ahead and send this to my delegation. Again, delegation account. And again, my apologies. I didn't get a chance to show you guys what I was doing on SparkDex. I forgot to share my tab. So sorry about that. But so those tokens are now gone. SparkDex. This was the SFlare Joule pool that I'm in. I'm earning 62% APY, pays out in Joule token, and I had about $1.45 that I claimed those as well. So if we go over to the swap for SparkDex, you will see my Joule tokens. You see, there's the Joule tokens that I claimed. And I can do a couple of things with those Joule tokens. I'll show you what I've been doing. And then I also got the Spark. I got the Spark token, you see, $6 of that. I claim those from staking dividends. I claim those, okay? So what I've been doing with those is just, I can go to Spark. I've got 177, so I'm going to go ahead and approve that. I'm just going to take those Spark tokens. I'm going to stake them again and keep earning off of them. I'm just going to compound right now. I could swap it to something else, but for now I'm just going to compound them in there just to show you guys how to stake, because I don't think I've done a lot of videos on how to stake. So right now it's approving. I took my Spark tokens. I'm going to get X Spark. See, X Spark. So convert your Spark to X Spark here. 1 Spark equals 1 X Spark. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm earning 22% APR paid out in dividends with more Flare tokens as well as more Spark tokens. So right now I'm just compounding them in, waiting for it to approve. Once it approves, then I'm going to go ahead and allocate those into the dividend pool and start earning dividends on those, as well as the other ones that I have right now. But, to me, it's about accumulating Spark tokens. It's about accumulating Flare tokens. These is all relatively free emissions. Obviously, I'm putting money into the protocol. I'm earning those rewards. I'm getting paid in Flare tokens, which is really the ultimate goal and objective for me. I think SparkDex, I'm bullish on SparkDex as well, so I don't mind earning their token. I've got a nice little bag set away that's just earning yield on it at 22%. So I don't really think I'm losing much in that scenario by restaking these. At some point in time, I'll probably pivot and take those rewards and maybe swap them to more wrap flare, or swap them to USDC, or maybe swap it out and play in some of these protocols, some of these farms that they have. Like this is one right here. I'll probably start playing a little bit in here because this pool is offering 205% payable in art flare rewards at 188%, flare drops, delegation, and fees. But I could have taken that $6 and put it in here. But this is one I'll probably play around in. I don't mind ending up with ETH or flare, but it won't be my main flare bag. It'll be something that is either I infuse some new capital, or I maybe take some of the delegation rewards and some of the rewards that are paid out, whether it be Joule token, Spark token, and then use it in here. But I'm going to play around a little bit for sure in that space. So let me go back to let's see. So it doesn't look like they went through. So let me get X Spark. Took a while to do it, so I wanted to pop out and go back in. All right, so you got to do it twice. So actually I have to approve it, and then I got to now get X Spark. So now you see the Spark tokens are gone. So go over to dividends, and then go over to allocate, and you see the 177 tokens are there. So I'm going to max. So that's 177. I'm going to approve the X Spark. So now I'm allocating those 177. They're going to increase my balance of my X Spark and my percentage that I'm in the pool. It's going to go from 0.043 to 0.0436. Your daily returns, look here, your daily returns. So for staking my Spark, getting X Spark, allocating that in the pool, I'm earning about almost 50 cents a day. At this current valuation, I'm earning almost 50 cents a day, 46.4652. I'm earning almost 50 cents a day for having XSpark, allocating it in dividends. I'm earning almost 50 cents a day. That's been higher. It's been almost around 62, 64 cents a day. But 50 cents a day is not bad. Not bad at all. Almost 50 cents a day. So now you can see my XSpark balance increased, my share increased, and so I'm going to start earning my 46 cents a day across WrapFlare and across Spark. See, I've already earned 5 cents. I've already earned 7 cents since we've been doing this. Not bad. Not bad at all. So I like SparkDex. I like the dividends. I like XSpark. So I put a little money in that. I'm not earning any rFlare, but I'm earning WrapFlare and I'm earning SparkDex. Okay. So that's SparkDex. Let's go over to Kinetic, because I'm going to Kinetic because I claimed some Joule token. So again, I'm going to show you what I'm doing just so you can have an idea of how I'm participating in the ecosystem. I'm participating in SparkDex because I can supply Joule token, you see, and I'm earning 28% APY. That 28% is paid out as follows: 29%. I'm sorry. I'm earning 29%, so almost 30%, and that is all paid out in rFlare. So you saw earlier where I went over to the Flare portal, and on the Flare portal under emissions, you saw earlier where I claimed from Kinetic, claimed those tokens. This is emissions. This is rFlare. The reason why I had those is because I'm over here on Kinetic and I'm participating on this protocol. You see, I've got 19,000 Joule tokens. They're earning me 28% interest, and that interest is paid out in Flare tokens and via rFlare. So right now I have a circular strategy. I am participating in a pool over on SparkDex. That pool is SFlare and Joule token, and it's paid out. Daily rewards are paid out in Joule tokens at 62% interest. So I'm taking those, I'm going over to Kinetic, and I'm supplying those in the Kinetic ISO markets. Okay, I'm supplying them in the Kinetic ISO markets. So go to supply borrow, go over to ISO markets, and you see my Joule tokens, those 343 tokens. I'm going to max supply. All right, approve. And let me back up for a second. Let me show you this here. So you see distribution APY, payable, annualized projected return rewarded in rFlare for supplying assets. So I'm taking these Kinetic Joule tokens and I'm supplying them in the ISO market, and I'm earning almost 30% payable in Flare. Okay. So remember over here on SparkDex, I showed you, I'm earning 62% already off of the money I have in this LP pair. All right. I'm earning 62% payable from stair staking and fees. They're paying me in Joule tokens, so that's 62% there. I'm taking these over here. As I get my rewards, I'm going over to Kinetic. And on Kinetic, I'm earning another 29, almost 30%. So I'm now going to stake those Joule tokens, approve and supply. So that's almost round tripping about 100%. Now it's not the same places, the same protocols, but you can see what I'm doing here. I'm turning that 62% that's paid in another token, Joule, I'm turning that into a 30% yield earning Flare, more Flare tokens because of the rFlare emissions program. Again, the name of the game right now is to be stacking Flare tokens, is to be aggregating Flare tokens as much as you can while the emissions are available. So I've just supplied those additional tokens, and I'm earning that 29.98%. Also over here, let's go to the dashboard. You can see my total supplied, the APY. So I'm also staking those Joule tokens. So I just showed you how to supply those to the ISO market and earn 30%. But also, if I also have a bag of Joule tokens that I have staked. And if you go to staking, you can see you're earning about 20% for staking those Joule tokens. And a staked Joule token is called Key. So you can see I've got a bag of those over there, right? So staking those are earned. So by staking, I'm earning as well. So if you go over here to rewards, it tells you, it gives you kind of a background on this stuff. This is good. But here, because I'm staking, I'm earning key rewards because you're holding key, right? I'm staking. So I'm getting paid. So there's 19 cents. So I'll go ahead and claim my key because key tokens are just staked version of Joule tokens. And then I've got another 47 or so tokens for Joule to claim. So I did this backwards. I probably should have claimed these first, and then I could have put those Joule tokens into the ISO markets. So what's the difference? Well, if you put them all into staking and they become key, there's a cooling down period where you can't withdraw those. The ISO market is a little different. On the ISO market, you don't have that same cool down period. So supply ISO, so they haven't showed up in my wallet yet, but anyway, there you go. There's the rewards. Don't forget, you got to vote. In order to get those rewards, you got to make sure you vote every 45 days or so. So there's another vote coming up. So make sure you vote because that's how you also earn those rewards. You got to participate in the Kinetic ecosystem. So you can see my rFlare rewards that I get. I also earn these rFlare rewards for participating and playing over here. And then it tells you all the different ways you can benefit from there. So there's Kinetic. So you've seen the Flare portal, you've seen SparkDex, you've seen F-Assets, and you've seen now Kinetic. So let's go to the F-Asset protocol. Let's connect the wallet. And again, if you saw one of my other videos, you know that by providing Songbird tokens, these are unwrapped tokens, by providing Songbird tokens as collateral, you are earning XRP and you're also earning Flare tokens just for providing the collateral. And right now, available pool rewards, I've got $2.90 to claim. That's about a little over 1 XRP. I already own almost 3 XRP, 2.91, valued at $8.14. To date, I've earned $11 and almost 4 XRP. So this is the F-Asset protocol for providing Songbird collateral. I earn XRP and I earn Flare tokens, and I earn those Flare tokens in the form of F-Asset rewards, which come every 2 weeks. And you saw me over here already go to Songbird F-Assets and already claim these. So next month, I should have some Cyclo rewards because, I'm participating on Cyclo now. Cyclo is, let me let my screen catch up. Let's go here. Let's go to this one. If you hold the Cyclo token because you have swapped, you've gone to SparkDex and you've swapped for the Cyclo Finance Cyclo Flare token. See this SFLR is paying 209% interest in the amount of Flare tokens. So if you hold Size Flare, you can go to Cyclo Finance and you can start earning 209% for the rFlare emissions. And simply doing that, all you need to do is go to SparkDex, go to swap. You could do Flare, you could do USDT, and then find CYS Flare. You can see I already have some of those, right? Look, that's how much I bought. And swap your token for CYS Flare. Now you're in a position where you're going to be earning, as this screen here showed, you're going to be earning 209% interest payable in rFlare emissions. So once a month. Now that I'm in that pool, I'm going to come over to the Flare portal, go to emissions, go to Cyclo, and I'll see my APY rFlare token show up just for swapping on SparkDex and holding the CYS Flare token. That's it. That's all you got to do. That's all. That's all you got to do. So it couldn't be easier than that. But pay attention to this flaremetrics.io/DeFi. Go to DeFi, supercharged products. It'll show you where you can earn rFlare and who's paying out the best. And then you can go participate. This isn't updated, obviously. They're still working on it because they just did the emissions. But right now, Cyclo Finance is paying 209% for just holding their token, but you have to get it through swapping on SparkDex. So just make sure you get it there, because by participating using the SparkDex swap protocol to get Cyclo Finance token, you're earning 209%. There's also a way you can also earn some pretty high APRs right now. Right now, if you have Wrap ETH and Wrap Flare, it's paying 205%. So I will definitely be participating in that one as well. The best time to participate is early, because these APYs are only going to go down. So I'll definitely be participating, and I might do a video later and just show you how I'm going to jump into this one. But essentially, it's paying 205% interest right now. So I don't see why I wouldn't want to jump in that one, because I don't care about whether I end up with Wrap Flare or Wrap ETH. It doesn't matter to me. I think those are two winning propositions, but I'm just trying to find ways. If I've got a little extra money I want to allocate, I can earn 205% interest on that, and it's going to come out monthly in terms of rFlare rewards. And you see how rFlare rewards come out. They come out under the emissions tab once a month. And you go to SparkDex and you'll see those free rFlare you've earned for participating. So we've wrapped, delegated, we've claimed rewards, we've gone to emissions, we've gone to staking, we've done all the claiming, we've claimed on Songbird, we did Kinetic. And we also did Cyclo Finance. So I think at this point, we have wrapped up everything for the claiming. And now we sit back and we compound and we grow our stack and we get ready for Wind Moon. I think that's it. I need to go to the beach, Flare fam. I'm out. I'm out. See you guys later.